Hello, everyone, and welcome to the third take of this edition of Investing and Trading Live, episode 849. Yes, it is on there 3 times. Refer to title number 1 for your title. We are going to cover a few things. Yes, it is Fed Day here today, so we're going to cover the Fed announcement. And it's so funny. We just did 3 episodes, a couple with 0 sound. So it looks like this one's working now. I had to reset the app here, so good thing. So we're going to cover the Fed announcement here today. Fed funds rate is currently at 5.5%, 1 p.m. Central Time. The announcement's coming out. They're forecasting to hold or pause on increasing rates. So I repeat, they are forecasting on pausing and on increasing rates, but you never know what will happen. Probably most of the fireworks that will happen here today will probably come around 1:30 when Powell speaks. Jerome Powell, the Fed chairman of the Federal Reserve, he's going to be speaking with the forecast moving forward and why maybe why they did or didn't raise rates and what they look to do moving forward. It's going to be very vague, but the market will decide what the market thinks on on his announcement. So let's do a quick market update. The S&P 500 looks like it's going to gap up here today. Yesterday was a very indecision day. It went straight down on the day, dropped probably a 1%. Maybe 1 or 2% at the top at the end at one point during the day, but then closed right at the open where it was at, right around 442.71. Market's going to open up in about 4 minutes. Currently, market looks like it's going to open up, gapping up to about 444.26. So a decent little gap up here today, as we're awaiting the Fed announcement here today. So as we know, there is risk in trading. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only, mainly mine, but hopefully you find it entertaining as well. So that being said, that's your S&P 500. Dow Jones Industrial Average currently at 345.07. It was down yesterday. The same thing, ever so slightly, dropped big on the day, and then closed pretty close to the open, but it was a little bit weaker than the S&P 500, down 0.31% on the day. The Qs about the same as the Dow, the S&P 500 opened up just a little bit higher than where it opened up, or closed a little bit higher than where it opened, but yet it was still a negative day. And today it looks like we're going to be gapping up a couple bucks. So the Qs look like they're going to be opening up pretty strong as we're awaiting that Fed announcement. Same thing with IWM. That was the biggest loser on the major indexes, down 0.39% on the day, currently at 181.68. And that is also going to gap up here in about 3 minutes at 182.46.6-ish. No major movers. Very, very slow market with the majority of the ETFs in there. Let's look at gold and silver since we are always looking at that. Gold currently, it's up on the day. Remember, this is the futures market. So I'm looking at the spot market for gold, currently at $1,932.55, up just ever so slightly on the day. In a about 4 or 5 day, somewhat of an uptrend. So we'll see if that continues here. Silver currently at $23.22. And up, same type of uptrend since the 14th, which is 4 days. I think it was the 14th, 13th or 14th. So that is your silver. I do like that down at $21.80, $21.48. So we'll see what happens there. That's a couple of your commodities. Let's look at oil. Oil, we've been talking about. Oil prices have just been skyrocketing, and your gas prices do lag a little bit, but last 2 days oil is down about 1% on the day, but that in a very, very strong uptrend, currently at $89.61 per barrel. So not at the highs of 120. No, actually, highs were about $130 per barrel back in March of 2022, and showing a very slow downtrend. But we are now in a current daily uptrend for crude oil. So current and daily uptrend for crude oil. So if you are following the trends, there is your opportunity for a buy with crude oil. As we talked yesterday, I believe it was, or actually, I'm not sure which day it was, but we identified a supply zone on a 4-hour chart. You can check the archives. But we identified that supply zone on the 4-hour chart, and it respected that supply zone, and we are dropping from that, from the $90.52 to $92.08, so $92.50 or so definitely respecting that supply zone. So do what you want with that. Place your own risk on anything. It's as you know, it's late now, but we talked about this. Check the archives, but I want to say it was, I don't think it was yesterday. It's probably much before that. So that is your oil market. Crypto, yes. So Bitcoin yesterday showed some great strength, but down here today a little bit. Same thing with HNT. Last couple of days had some good moves, but ended the day yesterday slowing down. So currently at $1.41. All right, we're going to do a shorter show here today because we got a little event going on here. So we're going to do a couple stocks here. Yesterday we looked at, what was it yesterday? Tesla. I don't remember what stocks we looked at yesterday, but there was no major movers with yesterday's action. I do like Caesar's Palace. I'm going to look at some options with Caesar's Palace here shortly. Caesar's Entertainment is what it's called. But no big movers, nothing above 1%, other than a couple no-namers that I look at here. Everything else under 1% movers. So as far as the ones that I pay attention to, even Tesla, market is open now, so that's why we're not seeing any big moves. Tesla actually yesterday was down, was up actually yesterday. Wow, interesting. Apple, that's been a dropper now for the past few weeks here, since August, and currently at 178.97. So I just wanted to do a quick update for you guys here today. So it is Fed announcement. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to try to do a live session at the 1 o'clock Fed announcement and just kind of analyze what's happening there and see if there's any opportunities after the dust settles. So stay tuned for 1 o'clock. Make sure to subscribe or hit the like button so that way when you do live sessions, this is live, that you get the notification. You can hop on live and check any analysis out. So we will definitely continue that, and by that time we'll have some time to look at some options opportunities. Definitely on your short-term trades, tighten those stops up. If you are short-term trading with the Fed announcement coming up, that's going to bring some volatility. So protect your losses and keeping them small. So definitely do that. But as always, collect your profits when they're given to you or shown to you. Protect your losses and keeping them small. Until next time, or probably until 1 o'clock, retire young, my friends.